ourselves to move into our communion,
which means I need water,
we invite you to take a moment and be present to yourself. Be present to your breath. Noticing on the inhale how the breath can ignite your heart. And if you need a little help igniting your heart, that's what your hand is for. A hand on the heart sends a signal to the soul, I am here. And it's the I am here that evokes and invites your divinity to become conscious. So let's breathe together for a moment. Expanding the aura of love.
I am here. Yes, for we hear this often. I am here. I am here. I am here. We do this with our hands so that you can wipe away that which would be less than clear. To say, I am here, is to say, I am available, and I am present, and I am clear. I am here is I am clear. To clear is to be available, and to be available is to be clear. Without clarity, availability cannot exist. Clarity and availability together form the essence or the pearl of the miracle action that offers an illumination of divine, abundant magnetism in a world of density. Availability, clarity, clarity, availability, together a pearl, a seed. When one dives and seeks the pearl, one often goes through many, 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 many different aspects or different shapes of the same form until the pearl is found. In order to find the pearl, one must not give up. One must continue. One must always be present. One must avoid frustration, doubt, and anger. Frustration, doubt, and anger will assist thee to no longer be available. When one feels frustrated, one says, I give up. I am frustrated, thereby I give up, because that which I perceive, that which I expect, that which I desire is not coming forward for thee. And so I give up. I am frustrated. And oftentimes when one is in a world of density, they are frustrated by the perception that it is an outer energy that has created the frustration, rather than the ability to gaze within and simply smile at the revelation of the sensation of expectation. It is the sensation of expectation that has the root for the connection of other energy to breed frustration. And so when frustration arises, it comes forward, and it is a reminder that clarity is not possible. In the moment of frustration, there is not availability, thereby there is not clarity. Do you see how important this is? Because many say, and we hear it often, we are frustrated, we give up, we don't know what to do. Tell me what to do. I have tried everything. What you are saying is, you now believe the pearl does not exist because you have found too many little animals that did not contain it. You have gazed for too many little shells. You have opened so many that perhaps your fingers are bleeding. Perhaps the knife is dull. Perhaps the body is tired. Yet the pearl exists. The pearl exists. And to be frustrated is to say to the universe, I give up. And it is important to remember that when you say to the universe, I give up, the universe says, then rest. Then rest, we shall be quiet. Then rest. And when one gives up, the rest is to experience density without the availability of your own divine nature being present. Do you see what happens through this frustration? This brings us to doubt. Doubt we have discussed with you many, many, many times. To doubt is to say, I no longer am connected. To doubt is to say, I am no longer connected. For when you are connected, when you are present, when you are available and clear, doubt cannot be. It simply cannot be. To doubt is to send the message that you are no longer connected and that this is a conscious choice. To dive deeply into doubt, especially self-doubt, is to dive deeply in the water of density, to feel the water deeply, to let it permeate your total body, your total spirit, your total emotional experience. To dive into the water of density is to survive the doubt. And yes, we choose this word very intentionally. For when one lives in doubt, one is living in the experience of survival. And when one chooses survival, survival is very different than thrival, is it not? There is survival and there is thrival. If you are in the mode of survival, if you are in the mode of doubt, then it is a cycle, and it is a captive cycle. Doubt is a captive energy, and it enjoys frustration. You may begin with frustration, and without the acknowledgement of the frustration, the doubt then appears. And it is like a whirlpool. Yes, a whirlpool. When you dive into the whirlpool of doubt, it is a very strong whirlpool. And from this, it manifests anger. It manifests anger. Do you see? At the top of the whirlpool is the energy of frustration. And it is pulling, 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 and then it brings you into doubt. And if the doubt is left unchecked, it then manifests the anger. Anger has only one direction, and that is to offer you density. Anger is a response to doubt and frustration. Anger is not a natural state. It is a response to an energy, and it is a choice. Anger is a response to an energy, and it is a choice. Beloved angels, remember, you can only gaze, work, and be with your own anger. You can only gaze, work, and be with your own anger. To gaze at your own anger is to be the witness of the anger and to recognize that in order to release yourself from the whirlpool of which the anger now has you at that very bottom point, is to lift up through your doubt, to swim, to be, to say, yes, I will break through the doubt, I will break through the frustration, and I will again be available and clear. Availability and clarity. However, when you are in the whirlpool that has spun you into anger, and you are able to work with the anger, it is a co-conspirator with you. You can conspire with the anger to stay in density and to justify the energy. Often, it is quite apparent in its justification because anger is pointed outside of thee. I am angry at this one. I am angry at this situation. I am angry at this government. I am angry at this thing that happened. I am angry at anything other than me. It is when the anger comes toward thee that in that moment you are offered the opportunity to choose. I am angry at me. Why? Perhaps because I doubted myself. The first lift. And I see that in doubting myself, I empowered my frustration. And I see that through lifting through this experience, I am able to open my eyes wide again. I am able to raise up my hands and come out of the whirlpool and say to the universe, I am here. I am here. For many, they say that sounds like surrender. Is it? For to be available, availability and clarity, is to find the pearl. To find the pearl. To not have given up. To know that the pearl exists. That it is ready when you are ready to claim it. It has not ever been hidden. It did not require the search. It did not require the digging and the mud and the sand and the knees and the hands and the opening. It merely was waiting. Your experience of density is 100%. We wish to stress this again. 100% your creation. You are a creator, you are a co-creator, you are a manifester, and you are divine. In the creation of your experience, you then are agreeing to co-creative experiences according to that which you have aligned yourself. Yet you are the eternal creator. You are the manifest being. You are divine. Do you allow yourself availability freely? To be available freely is to always say to the universe, I am here, I am here, I am here. This is indeed an extraordinary and divine recognition. For the I am here is a recognition. It is a recognition of the divine availability that is eternally present. Eternally present. I am here. I am here. I am here. I am here. And we hear you. And we love you. And we support you. To be here in this moment now, to find the pearl and the union of the divine availability and clarity, is to say, I am a servant, I am a teacher, I am a chela, I am a guru. I am. I am. And so, too, are you. Feel our love wrap around you now. Feel our divine heart offer to thee the release of all frustration, all doubt, all anger. Recognize all frustration, doubt, and anger can only be resolved through your own divine connection to the star seed energy of your universal compassionate wisdom. Feel this gift now. Allow this gift to come forward. Let go of others' frustration, doubt, and anger. For if you accept them as your own, if you accept that it is your responsibility, then you have severed thyself. And you can sever thyself into many slivers. Feel us now. Know us now. I am here. And you are here. And we are here. We are available. And we are clear. And so it is.
Namaste, beloved ones. We look forward to joining again next month.